So take a moment to arrive in your meditation posture and settle your awareness in your body. You want to be in a comfortable and stable position that allows your breath to flow easily in and out without any constrictions. You can have your eyes closed, or you can keep them slightly open with a soft focus. Keep the eyes and face soft. Use your first breaths to settle your awareness more deeply in the body and focus the mind. Try to be as still as you can. On your next inhale, imagine breathing back in all the energy you used during your day. Maybe your day was a mixture of action, excitement, stress. Whatever your experience, see if you can use your next inhale to draw back in all the dispersed energy. And with the exhale, guide that energy back to your heart center and use it to settle your awareness. See if you can encourage your nervous system to relax as much as possible. Let your nervous system know that you are safe. Release any tightness or worry. And as you release, feel a gentle warmth spread throughout your body and mind. See if you can let go of any part of you that seeks happiness outside of yourself. And remind that part that lasting, nourishing happiness comes from within. Feel a deep sense of relief as you let go of searching beyond yourself for well-being and joy. Feel a gentle wave of warmth as you connect with happiness and blissful energy within. In this practice, we will be opening to the first, second, third, and fourth scopes of mindfulness. For the first scope, our focus will be sound, followed by the breath. The second scope, we will be with our sensations. The third scope, we will focus on mindfulness of mind. And the fourth scope, we will open to all-inclusive mindfulness. Let's open to the first scope by becoming aware of sounds as they register in the mind. So gently pivot your awareness to sound. You are simply listening. And if your attention wanders to a thought, just gently bring your awareness back to the sound as they enter your awareness and disappear. There may be more pronounced sounds as well as subtle sounds. See if you can simply let the mind and body relax while listening to sounds as they arise and fall away. No need to name the sounds or think about their source. The sounds simply appear and disappear without effort. Let your attention attune to simply listening. Now guide your attention to your breath. Just notice the rhythm of your breath. No need to change anything. Just let your attention rest on the natural inhale and exhale of the breath. See if you can use the breath as a home base to gather your attention when your attention wanders. Notice the temperature of the breath as it enters your nostrils. Any sensations as the breath meets the back of the throat and travels down into your chest and belly. Follow your breath as it travels back up from the belly, chest, throat, and back out your nostrils. And when you notice that your attention has wandered to a thought, gently and kindly bring your attention back to the breath. See if you can let the thought be in the background, with the breath your focus in the foreground of your awareness. Now let's shift and open to the second scope of mindfulness, sensations in the body. Start by scanning the body for any sensations that feel unpleasant, vulnerable, or uncomfortable. Notice if you have any reactivity to the sensation. Maybe you want to push it away or fight it. Maybe some feelings arise from contacting the sensation. See if you can simply meet the sensation and touch into it with a relaxed and open mind. See if you can stay present and tend to whatever feels unpleasant. While tending to the sensation, you can breathe in calming and soothing energy into that area. Now scan your body for sensations that are pleasurable. Possibly you are aware of a release in your chest, or your belly feels relaxed. Maybe there is a gentle warmth in your back. Notice if you have any reactivity to the sensation. Maybe you want to hold on to it or intensify the pleasure. Maybe some feelings arise from contacting the sensation. See if you can simply meet the sensation with a relaxed and open mind. See if you can notice where the sensation begins and ends. You can breathe in calming and clarifying energy into the sensation. Tend to whatever feels pleasant, enjoy it, and then let it go. Now scan your body for any numb, indifferent, or neutral sensations. Notice if you have a reaction to the sensation. Maybe you are disinterested or bored. See if you can get curious, tend to the sensation, and bring it into your full felt sense. Lastly, see if you can contact the flow of pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral sensations as they appear moment to moment in the relaxed spaciousness of mind. Letting each sensation appear and disappear without any effort. You can spend extra time with a specific sensation, bringing more focused attention to it. Notice when its impermanence reveals itself, and then let go of the sensation and return to the moment-to-moment awareness of the flow of sensations as they rise and fall away. From here, we open to the third scope, mindfulness of mind. The mind is made up of natural clarity and the ability to know objects as they appear in the mind. The mind's clarity is like a highly polished mirror that clearly reflects an object. The knowing part of the mind is the ability to recognize the object that is being reflected in the mirror. We tend to define the mind as the objects that are reflected in the mirror, like thoughts, feelings, and sensations. But these are the objects of mind. So see if you can turn your focus to the mirror itself, to the quality of mind itself. Now rest in mindfulness of mind. Imagine the depths of the ocean, crystal clear visibility, unmoving, not pushed around by the weather or currents at the surface. Here you are resting in the fundamental ground of pure awareness. Here you are at rest in mindfulness of mind. Now open to the final scope of all-inclusive mindfulness. While continuing to stay connected with the naturally clear and unobstructed nature of consciousness, begin to actively observe the flow of contents appearing and disappearing in the relaxed spaciousness of mind. You may notice breath, thoughts, reactivity, sounds, feelings, sensations, that rise and fall away. In bringing our awareness to this flow of content, we are witnessing the flow without effort. Refrain from getting caught up in any narratives, storylines that the contents may evoke. Refrain from getting lost in a sensation or feeding thoughts. If you find that your attention has gotten drawn into a particular sensation, thought, or feeling, see if you can open back up to the deep, unobstructed awareness of the mind, and then return to the flow of content without identifying with the content. And if at any point this feels overwhelming, gently go back to the breath. And now bringing our focus back to the third scope, our naturally clear, unobstructed awareness. And now moving our awareness back to the second scope, to the flow of sensations in the body. And then finally gently coming back to the breath. Bringing our awareness to rest on the inhale and exhale. We can reflect on how each breath we take is part of an unbroken chain of breaths since the moment we were born. We can follow each breath back to our very first breath and forward to our last. If you wish, you can dedicate your practice today to yourself and those around you, and feel a warming gratitude for taking time to nurture yourself today with your meditation practice.